In what's sure to be a very controversial update, Microsoft is prepping Xbox to receive official keyboard and mouse support in potentially the next Insider update. What is going on, guys? Randall Thor 19, the man with the million, back again with another video. And I am on Windows Central, an article written by my buddy, the co-host of the Xbox 2 podcast, Jez Corden. He's saying that Xbox keyboard and mouse support is going to be coming really soon, potentially in the next Insider update. Now, I had read about this yesterday when I did the video about the other 3 things coming in the next update, but I wanted to make this video its own separate topic because I feel this is a broader issue, and some people are going to have really big issues with keyboard and mouse support coming. Now, if you missed the last video where I talked about 3 things that are coming really soon, check it out. It basically is, game gifting, which is, I think, coming this holiday. Original Xbox backwards compatibility, which I would assume is coming on the anniversary of Xbox, which is like November 15th. That seems like a good date to run that. As well as Avatars version 3. Now, I think 2 of those are coming really soon for the holidays. It makes sense for game gifting. Avatars might be a little way off. But what looks like is almost imminent is official Xbox official support for keyboard and mouse. And I know this is going to anger a lot of people because even when this has been talked about for years now, people are like, no, keyboard and mouse support should not be on Xbox. Now, my personal opinion about keyboard and mouse is I don't really care about it. I'm not going to use it. Although I understand why some people will. There are some games that will probably take advantage of it, like Halo Wars 2 and things like that. But there's this fear that you're going to be playing Halo 5 or Gears or some other multiplayer game, and you're going to die, and you're just going to assume that that person is using keyboard and mouse, that he has an unnatural advantage over someone using a controller. Now, Jez talks about this in the article, right? He says that the only game to currently support this right now on Xbox is Minecraft. Microsoft has categorically stated that it won't incentivize developers to force cross-peripheral competitive play. Now, that is a mouthful to say. Those using a controller won't be forced to go up against the mouse and keyboard players in competitive shooters, but the option might be there for those who don't mind, as seen in Gears of War 4's separate mix playlist. The bottom line is mouse controls will be an option in competitive play and available in cooperative and single-player experiences. Now, he also goes on to mention Halo Wars 2 just announced the cross-play stuff for, its campaign and its verses, and it just so happens that it's coming at the end of the month, and this update might be coming too, so you put 2 and 2 together, and you can see where this is headed. Now, like I said, I'm not that big of a multiplayer guy. I do dabble. I will play multiplayer. And as long as I have faith in Microsoft to keep things in balance. If you don't want to play against someone who is using keyboard and mouse, you won't play against that person. They'll make sure that that won't happen. However, if you're one of those people that is like, I don't really care, then you might run into them, Gears has that separate mixed playlist, although I don't really think there's that many Gears players playing on PC anyways. But a lot of people just have that fear that they're going to run into an unstoppable PC player who's just going to dominate the playing field. And I don't think that's necessarily going to happen. Microsoft, in my opinion, wouldn't let this. If it was going to be that rampant, if it really was PC players are just going to dominate, I don't think they would do this. And honestly, I don't really see a lot of developers even getting on board with this. Like, I don't imagine seeing like the Call of Duty developer being like, yeah, we're going to have keyboard and mouse support on Xbox. I think it's going to be a small selection of maybe smaller devs, maybe that they bring over their RTSs from Windows 10 that you can use. maybe a small selection of Microsoft-only games, but I can't see this being like a big system-wide, every developer out there from Battlefield, Call of Duty to Destiny and all that stuff suddenly be like, all right, we have keyboard and mouse support. Because honestly, I don't really think a lot of people are going to use keyboard and mouse support. I think it's going to be one of those features that is there because they can have it, but the user base for it is going to be extremely small. Now, Jez has pictures of where it will be placed. As you can see, it'll be placed in Connect devices. There's a little icon for the mouse, and also you can change the pointer speed. So this thing is coming pretty soon, so get ready. In fact, if you go on Amazon right now, I found this earlier, there's a Hori Tactical Assault Commander Pro 1 keypad and mouse controller for Xbox One and Windows PC. You can see here what it looks like. It is $150. Now, this is officially licensed by Microsoft. It has key and sensitivity settings, can be saved to user profiles, special features such as a snipe button, quick button, ADS lock, and more. But look at this. This is an officially licensed product by Microsoft. But I'm just kind of curious to see how many games this is going to work with. You know, Halo Wars 2 being one of them. But how many more games will actually use this? I mean, it's coming, guys. Keyboard and mouse support is coming. And this is releasing on October 30th, which is only 11 days away, 12 days away. So, you know, with Jez saying it's coming soon, with that product, which is officially licensed by Microsoft, coming by the end of the month, with the Halo Wars 2 crossplay update coming by the end of the month, I think we're going to see here that the next Alpha Insider update is going to probably include keyboard and mouse support. It's going to include digital game gifting, and maybe Xbox, original Xbox back compat. But yeah, I already can see the comment section. I know a lot of you out there aren't going to be happy with potentially running into people playing with keyboard and mouse. But honestly, I don't think it's going to be that big of a deal. I'm not going to use it. I don't play multiplayer that much. I think Microsoft has checks and balances in place to make sure that if you don't want to play against someone who is using keyboard and mouse, then you will never play against them, because that's kind of the only way that is going to work. But I want to know what you think. Are you okay with keyboard and mouse support coming to Xbox One? Are you going to ditch the controller and pick up that Hori thing, or use your own keyboard and mouse support and plug that into the Xbox? Is that how you're going to game in the future for the games that allow it? Let me know what you all think in the comments below. I'm really interested in seeing all the different takes on the keyboard and mouse support. If you enjoyed the video, make sure you hit that like button. Click the share button so you can spread it out on social media so more people can check it out. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, or if you're new. Thank you guys so much for watching the video. I really do appreciate it. And I'll see everybody in the next video. Later, guys.